This trip, the Prospector stayed behind. And Jesse, our Pavement Princess, took the lead. Not every adventure needs 4 low and dust in your teeth. Welcome back to Bearded Excursions and Outdoors, everybody. It's Don, and as you can tell, we're giving Prospector a little bit of a break on this one. We're taking Jesse, the Pavement Princess, and letting her take the lead. So, still an adventure, just on a different level. I'll show you guys what we're up to in a bit. Rolling through the Lost Pines, this rare belt of loblolly pines east of Bastrop. A quiet contrast to the usual hill country terrain. No Texas road trip is complete without a stop at Buc-Cee's. It's not just gas, it's snacks, bathrooms the size of ballrooms, and enough beaver branding to fill a theme park. Little bear stacked up on snacks, we may have walked out with a bag of jerky the size of a football. Worth it. After rolling through the Lost Pines near Bastrop and making our obligatory stop at Buc-Cee's, we hit the road again, winding deeper into the hill country. Next up, Wimberley, a small town with big soul, home to one of my favorite Texas songwriters, Ray Wiley Hubbard. It's a place where the music, art, and laid-back vibe blend as naturally as the rivers that run through it. If you're looking to slow down and soak it all in, Wimberley's the kind of spot that invites you to stay a while. Just kind of enjoying leisurely stroll through Wimberley, checking out all the cool little shops. How's that cream soda?
It's good.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like a cream soda, but it's really good. It's not super sweet like the A&W.
Okay. Wimberley is one of my favorite towns. I've been here a few times, and one of my favorite musicians, Ray Wiley Hubbard, lives around the Wimberley area. And I always hope that one day when I come here, I'll run into him. Hasn't happened yet, but you can always hope, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wimberley gave us the perfect detour. A quick stop at a Lavender Farm tucked into the hills. The scent hit us before we even stepped out of the Jeep. We wandered through the shop, walked the rows, and took a moment just to breathe it all in. No schedule, no rush. Just a reminder that the best parts of a trip aren't always the ones on the itinerary. From there, we rolled on, windows down, hill country roads stretching out ahead of us. Sometimes the journey between stops ends up being the most memorable part. By the time we pulled in, the pace had already shifted. The noise of everyday life faded into the trees, replaced by the sounds of the creek, the wind, and the kids racing to explore. This wasn't just a place to stay, it was a place to slow down, and that was the whole point. So we have made it to the little AirBNB that we're staying at, called the Henley Springs Ranch. They have this really cool swinging bridge that goes over the creek, and the name of this creek is called Onion Creek, and it's a bouncy bridge. But check that out. That is really cool.
Okay, can we not stand?
This is cool. I'm wobbly. Walking back across this bridge is really cool, but it's like trying to walk on a waterbed is what it feels like. It's just these old suspension bridges, and it is cool though. Okay, and I really would love to know the story behind the chair in the tree. As you can see, it's growing into the tree. It doesn't take long out here to remember what matters. The sounds of the water over stone, the laughter of a child, the rhythm of a place that doesn't run on stress or screens, just wind, water, and wonder. Watching Little Bear explore the creek took me back to simpler days. Days when time didn't matter, when your biggest concern was whether the water was cold or just right. Places like this, where windmills still turn and wildflowers still bloom. These are the moments I don't want to rush past. After a full day of winding roads and creeks and quiet moments, we wrapped the night with a few rounds of pool. No big plans, just letting the evening slow us down. Good night from the hill country. We'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. Have my coffee. Slept pretty good last night. It's a nice place, and we kind of sat out on the porch already with our first couple of cups of coffee this morning. Just had some morning reflection, talked about some faith stuff, and now we're in the process of fixing to eat breakfast. The ladies are in there making us some pancakes and scrambled eggs and bacon. What a way to start the day. I think I'm going to get down there and play in the water some today. I don't know if I'm going to kayak or swim or use a little John boat or all of the above. After a few hours on the water, I laced up my boots and headed up the trail. Nothing too intense, just a chance to stretch the legs and explore a bit before hitting the road again. Decided to take a little bit of a walk just to explore some of the property out here, and I gotta say, it's really beautiful. Back down that way is where our little AirBNB is. And then this creek just kind of follows along. And there's even another dam area right up there. It's just peaceful. I took the kayak down here earlier and so relaxing. Just the sounds of the water that you hear, the bugs, birds in the air. It's just so peaceful, and you really grow to appreciate places just like this. Just something about being out in nature. It's a beautiful hike today through the woods just to get down to that spot on the creek. That's the type of experiences that I live for. Don't know what the rest of the day holds, but we're sure to find something fun. One of the things I love most about hill country trips is that you never have to go far to find something special. So we packed up, hit the road, and pointed the Jeep toward a little town that's known for music, laid-back vibes, and a name just about everyone's heard of at least once, Luchenbach, Texas. Right, so on our way to Luckenbach, we stopped in the Blanco River Pizza Company in Blanco, Texas. And the wife and I are going to split a pepperoni pizza. Carter, what are you getting?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. And Little Bear was getting, what's he getting?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. So we're going to check it out and see how good it is. How's that Alfredo?
Man, this Alfredo is the best Alfredo I've ever had.
How are those pizza rolls, Little Bear?
Very good.
Quite possibly some of the best pizza I've ever had. It definitely makes my top 10 list. Probably my number one.
Well, we've made it to beautiful Luckenbach, as it says in the song, and I'm excited to see what's going on. It looks like there's some type of event. They've definitely got some live music going on, so we're going to check it out.
She's a black magic woman and she's trying to make a devil out of me.
Everybody, Luchenbach is a great place to visit, and it's a staple of the Texas Hill Country, and a staple really in Texas in general.
One of my biggest regrets is not being able to see Jerry Jeff Walker play live here, because that would have been epic. I'm a huge fan of Texas music and Texas music history. And as you can hear behind me, we've got live music, and they've got live music here daily. This is an amazing place. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy my Shinerbach beer, and listen to some good live music.
With a quick stop in Luckenbach behind us, we made our way back to the water to splash, float, and soak up a little more peace before the day slipped away.
It was a great trip to Luchenbach and back, and now that Little Bear and Mama Bear are in the kayaks, just kind of enjoying the evening, I'm going to sit out here and enjoy a cold one in this wind. And then before too long, it'll be dinner. I think our friends that we came with are whipping up some spaghetti for dinner. So all in all, it's been a great day. I couldn't let them have all the fun. Figured I'd come out and do a little kayaking too. Oh, Little Bear, how you feeling?
Good.
Do you like kayaking? Kayaking Onion Creek. Pretty relaxing, I would say.
After hours of floating, splashing, and soaking in the beauty around us, our stomachs made the next call, dinner. With full bellies and full hearts, the day was winding down. So before we turn in, here's a little wrap-up from yours truly.
All right, everybody, after an eventful day, some pool, some kayaking, some hiking, it's time for bed. I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, guys, we've reached the end of this journey. Didn't film much last night. Didn't film very much this morning. Had my cup of coffee out on the back porch. And again, just using that time to visit with our friends and have some good conversation. And we had a nice little getaway. It never seems like it's long enough, but gonna head it back to the house. I know Bailey's excited to see us again, and we gotta prepare to get back towards the grind tomorrow. So thank you as always for hanging out with me during this vacation or getaway, whatever you want to call it. Something very different than what I normally do. If you made it this far, please make sure that you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload content. If you haven't yet, check out my newsletter, The Bearded Bulletin, off of Substack. And then I also have a podcast, The Bearded Bulletin Podcast. Got new episodes every other Tuesday. It's basically alternating when I drop long-form videos. So, well, that's it. So, I hope you guys have had a fantastic summer. It's hard to believe that it's just about over and school's starting again. But until next time, I'll see you down the trail or around the campfire.